Hi guys, I'm Erica. I just wanted to kind of fill you in on things that have been going on. So what you're about to see is me at a conference called Capered. It's for people who are in physical education, dance, health, any type of recreation. You can go to this conference. And if you have seen my other videos or know a little bit about me, I am obsessed with Disney. So this conference was in Anaheim and literally like 500 feet from Disneyland. So super pumped to go. I was finally fully cleared to do whatever I wanted to do from physical therapy. So I was right on track. And this is actually, I believe, February. Let me look, sorry. I want to make sure I get my dates correct. February 22nd or 23rd. Excuse me. February 21st, 2020. So I was at this conference during this time and I was super pumped. And on the very, I was there, going to be there for 3 days. On my very first day, I did an activity. I got paired up with this other guy, and we basically did 3 HIIT workouts, and we were exhausted, but I did perfectly fine. Didn't feel pain. There was nothing that I felt I needed to stop doing. So it was no pain. So then I go to my next session later in the afternoon on day 1, and I go to a session which is called Taninkling. It is a dance, and you can look that up later, and I'll put that below what that is. But anyways, so I've done Taninkling before. I am a dance teacher, so I know how to teach it, and I've done it in my undergrad. But so I was what is called being extra, and I was being extra and doing a lot of different moves when I guess I shouldn't have been, and I honestly just did a move incorrectly, and I fell, and as I fell, I literally just rolled my ankle. So it was super painful, and I immediately felt my ankle crack. And I was like, this is not good. This is day 1. We're halfway through day 1. So, I was like, you know what? I'll just put my foot up and I'll be fine. So, after an hour, I go to my next session and my ankle is throbbing. It's not feeling good. So I go back to my hotel room and I put it up for about a good 3 hours and I iced it. Then across the street, there was a sporting goods store. So I went over there and bought ankle tape and wrapped my ankle. Yes, I know how to properly wrap my ankle. Years and years of practice. So then there was an evening event. And so I'm okay. I'm walking very slowly on it, which I probably shouldn't have, but I was walking on it anyways. And we go to this event. Basically, it's like the after party type event. And we go down there. There's food. There's dancing. There's just socializing going on. So, of course, when there's dancing, I was like, oh my God, like I probably shouldn't dance, but I really want to. So, of course, I danced the night away on my really bad ankle, and you're going to see, I think, a video or 2 videos of me dancing in the next clip. And then I was fine, and then right before I left the evening, I'm not even joking you, I'm talking to my friend, and I go to turn to leave, like to go to turn around, and as I go to turn, my ankle got stuck in the carpet somehow. My other ankle got stuck in the carpet somehow, and as I went to go turn, I rolled, but my body just went all the way down and sat all the way on it, and I could just hear and feel this all the way up from my ankle all the way up my ankle all the way to my mid-calf. It was so painful that I'm not a crier, and I almost started crying. I had to get piggybacked right to my hotel room. So an hour goes by, I'm icing it, I take ibuprofen, and I'm in so much pain, and I couldn't hang with it anymore. So I had to call my mom and my sister to come get me. And so where I was at Anaheim, my house is not very far away from there. So I couldn't drive my car. So now both my ankles are sprained. Okay, I'm for a fact know that this is happening. Okay, my ankles swell up. You will also see now photos of that. So if you're a little squeamish about the way ankles look, I recommend you fast forward through it. So you'll see those videos, a progression of them. And then my mom took me to the ER, the emergency room, to look at my ankles, and you'll see how swollen my ankle got. I could have sworn my ankle was fractured. It was so painful. It was so bad. I've rolled my ankle and had my ankles over 20 times, and this was one of the worst. And so, mind you, again, at the beginning of this video, I had already been cleared the day before I went to this conference, cleared by my physical therapist to do whatever I wanted, okay? I now have 2 sprained ankles in the exact same day, to my knowledge, 2 sprained ankles in the exact same day. So I'm at the ER. We're there for a very long time. Anyways, we rush through. I finally get a boot on, and I go home, and they give me medicine, and I have my boot. And so I stay home for about 2 days, and then I drive back up to where I live up here in Sacramento. So I get the x-rays back, and they say basically go to another doctor. So I go to another doctor, and because my original ER doctor basically said, oh, here's a boot, you'll be fine in 3 days, 3 to 5 days. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be fine in 3 to 5 days. So I go make another appointment with my doctor about 5 days later, and he looks at it, my actual doctor here, looks at it, and he was like, that's a high ankle sprain, that's like a degree 2, 3 sprain. Mind you, I'm not putting down doctors, so please don't comment and say I don't have any medical background. You're right, correct, I don't have doctor medical background. But from my personal experience and hurting my ankles and knowing my body and knowing what I've gone through, I knew exactly what the pain was going to be. So and how the process was going to be for healing, because when the ER doctor told me 3 to 5 days, there was no way. I knew. Okay, so please, for all the haters out there who are going to comment on my ankle, that's fine. Whatever. I'm just telling you my story. So my doctor's like, no, that's bad. So I get put on crutches, I get a boot, and then another ankle brace for my other ankle. So now I have 2 ankle sprains. One's worse than the other. I'm on crutches, but I still have to walk around. I still have to work. And this is in February, right? February 21st. And then I hurt myself. So now I asked the doctor, like, okay, how long am I going to be on this? And he was like, 3 to 6 weeks. So now I'm freaking out, because now my recovery is now going to be pushed back for 3 to 6 weeks. So fast forward, I end up getting cleared right before my trip to Mexico, and my ankle was still swollen and was still sprained, so I still had to bring my ankle brace for one of my ankles, but my other ankle was okay. So I did go to Mexico, and then you will see that I won't have any other videos, because right when I went to Mexico was right when coronavirus happened. So there will not be really any other videos of me doing physical therapy at my physical therapy place until later on. But just know that from what you're seeing is from February till March. Okay. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer your guys' questions or comments. But I hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye.
Can't show my kids that one. just lies. You don't have to walk through my tiny little mutant toes.
You're gonna hear my croc squeaking in the background this whole time. Hey Bird 2020. What's going on? Were you filming this whole time?
Sure. You don't have to.
Happens way too often, I'm assuming.
She's had